Hi, in this video, I will be talking about some implications about the time zone where certain patterns become recognizable and rememberable through voices or faces or objects. I've noticed that we as humans, like we as people, are able to recognize something the more we become accustomed to it. And we get more familiar with it. And it's not like a switch that goes off and on. So we don't notice it unless you're very observant or other reasons. And I just got lucky in being able to observe this. And there is a certain time variable to where this is possible. And I'm curious where that time variable is. It may start out in the first few days, or it may take weeks. It may even take hours, minutes. I am uncertain as to whether the extent to where things begin to become familiar is due to the amount of time invested into something, or if it is accustomed time over a certain period on the time continuum. Time continuum meaning time that is unchanging. And it can be a short amount of time. Say I see somebody's face that I've never seen before one time, and then I see it the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Do I become more familiar because I'm seeing it those days? Or is it the amount of seconds and minutes and hours that I look at that face that I become familiar with it? I have no idea how to measure this or study this other than on my own record to document and record it next time something happens where I see something new. And this is a very simple task to self-document. You can go on YouTube, search for a random video, trending, whatever is there, and see someone new, and then try and listen to their voice until that voice becomes recognizable, to where I just can distinguish it from others. Explaining this phenomenon is a little more difficult than understanding the phenomenon. I feel it is easy to understand when you experience, but difficult to explain through words, at least for me. Perhaps there's someone else that can explain it better. But yeah, that's it. The rest of this video, I can talk about extra stuff, like explaining what this actually is. Say my face is new. Never seen me before. Never heard my voice before. And I'm in a group of people that look and sound similar to me. If you spent a lot of time with me, you would be able to distinguish my voice apart from theirs. And the longer time that you spend, the more distinguishable it is. And vice versa, it goes with everyone else in there. If you spend more time with this individual and that individual, and it doesn't merge together, you would be able to distinguish each individual differently from one another. And this is a phenomenon that I haven't learned about in psychology, so I'm documenting it now. Maybe someone out there can explain it to me. Maybe there is something on this that I haven't heard of before or read. It'd be fascinating and cool to see what's out there. And if you can enlighten me on this, be my guest.